Welcome to the Frank L. Weyenberg Library Media Lab training videos. Today we'll be working on digitizing your film negatives. For this, you'll need the negatives you'd like to digitize, as well as a USB drive, also known as a flash drive. First, press the power button on the Station 1 computer tower. This is the small black ThinkCenter box between the computer monitor and the scanner. Next, press the power button on the Jumble Viewer. This button is located on the top left-hand side of the viewer. Finally, press the power button on the scanner. This button is located on the scanner's right-hand side toward the back. If you'd like to preview your film negatives, you can do so using the Jumble Viewer. Plastic guides are provided for different types of film negatives. If you're working with single frame negatives, you'll want to use the plastic guide labeled Single Frame Only. Gently pull on the indentation on the back left side of the guide to ease it open. Place your negative face down inside the guide and snap the guide closed again. Now you can insert the guide into the slot on top of the Jumble Viewer. The viewer's screen will light up to show you your image. If you're working with strip film negatives or negatives with more than one image, you'll want to use the plastic guide labeled Strip Film Only. Place this guide into the slot on top of the Jumble Viewer. Push down on it until you hear a click. Now feed your negative strip into the slot on the right-hand side of the viewer. Push it in as far as it will go, and then gently turn the knob on the top right corner of the viewer to guide it in the rest of the way. If you encounter resistance, stop and ask a librarian for help. When done correctly, the viewer's screen will light up to show you your images. Once you've chosen the negatives you wish to scan, gently lift the scanner cover. You'll find a black plastic scanner tray on the scanner glass. This tray has two sections, Section A for film negatives and Section C for slides. For your purposes, you'll want the scanner tray to be lined up along the left-hand side of the glass such that tab A matches up with slot A alongside the glass. When done correctly, this will place the film negative slots in the center of the glass. Section A of the tray has a plastic guide into which your negatives should fit. Gently lift the guide's cover from the bottom up, as shown here. Place your negatives face down in either or both of the grooves in the tray. Fit the guide cover back into place, pushing gently on its edges and corners so that it clicks. Now close the scanner lid and go to the computer desktop. Double-click on Epson Scan to open the scanning software. If you'd like to scan your negatives as is, go ahead and click Scan. If you'd like the scanner to automatically correct for color imperfections or dust, click Customize. You can check or uncheck either or both of these boxes and then click OK. Now click Scan. The scanner will preview your images and then begin to scan them. If you're working with strip film negatives, this may take a few minutes because the scanner will scan each image on the negative as a separate image. When the scanner is finished, it will save your negatives into the Pictures folder on the computer. It will also automatically open the Pictures folder so that you can see your images. If the Pictures folder doesn't open, you can always access it by double-clicking it on the desktop. Your images will be named IMG followed by 3 numbers. Double-click on one of them to open it. From here, you can rotate the image or click Edit to gain access to a number of different tools, including a crop tool and a straighten tool. You can undo any changes you make by clicking Undo, redo any undone changes by clicking Redo, save a copy to change the image's file name, or click Save just to save your changes. If you make any changes and wish to save them, you must click Save before closing your image. The program will not prompt you to do so. When you're finished, click the X in the top right-hand corner to close the image. Now you'll need to move your images onto your flash drive. Go ahead and plug your flash drive into the computer. When that's done, double-click this PC shortcut. Here, under Devices and Drives, you'll see your flash drive listed. Double-click on it to open it. Now you have your flash drive open in one window and the Pictures folder open in another. In the Pictures folder, right-click on one of your images and select Cut. Then, right-click in the white space in the flash drive window and select Paste. Now your image has been moved from the Pictures folder on the computer into your flash drive. Repeat this process for each of the pictures in the Pictures folder. When you're done, click the X in the top right-hand corner of the flash drive window to close it. Now you can safely remove your flash drive from the computer. Finally, turn off the Jumble Slide Viewer, the scanner, and the computer, and you're done.